ever felt like you're trying your hardest to grow spiritually, but you still feel tired? You still feel frustrated? You feel stuck? Many of us quietly carry a burden that God never asked us to carry, and that is the burden of striving. We try harder, we try to perform harder, to outwork ourselves by doing more and more and more. Yet Jesus offers something completely different. In John 15 and verse 5, he says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Notice what Jesus doesn't say. He doesn't say work harder. He says remain. Remain in me. Stay connected. Stay close. Abide. Let's explore 4 key points together about what this means. Number 1, striving creates exhaustion. Many of us believe that spiritual growth comes through effort alone, but striving in this way often leads to frustration, burnout, guilt, and discouragement. God never asked us to do these things so that we can feel this way all the time. Because here's the thing, no matter how hard we try, we cannot transform ourselves. Only God can. That's why we have to stay connected to Him. Number 2, abiding creates fruit. Jesus uses the image of a vine and branches to help us understand the power of staying connected. A branch doesn't wake up, every day stressing about how it is going to produce fruit. It focuses on its connection. It focuses on its position as a branch. As long as it remains connected to the vine, growth happens naturally. It doesn't try to calculate how it will grow its fruit. The same is true for us in a spiritual sense. When we spend time with God and stay connected to Him, and we spend time praying, reading His word, listening out for His voice and guidance, worshipping, He produces the growth within us. We are not the vine. He is the vine. Our responsibility is to be the best branch that we can be by staying connected. Number 3, consistency matters more than intensity. Many of us have intense moments with God, but lasting growth comes from consistency. The consistency to stay connected, making small daily choices to stay connected, daily prayer and speaking to God, daily connection, daily surrender. This is how consistency builds up our spiritual strength. Number 4, God does the transforming. Now, I know this may be hard for many of us to accept, but God is the one who's in control here. He has the transformation power. One of the most freeing truths with our walk with God is this: you are not responsible for changing yourself. Yes, you are responsible for the things that you do, the things that you say, the things that you think, but you are not responsible for the ultimate transformation. That's God's job. You are responsible for staying connected to the one who can do the transforming. God produces the fruit. God produces the growth. God produces the transformation. Your role and my role is to remain connected to Him. In closing, if you have been exhausted, trying harder, working harder, trying to prove yourself to everyone and to everything, perhaps God is inviting you to stop striving. Stop carrying unnecessary pressure and burdens. Stop measuring yourself by performance or comparing yourself to others. And start abiding. Start focusing on your connection, your relationship with God. Because lasting growth comes from consistent connection. It comes from our choice to choose to love God and stay connected to Him every day. It's not through exhaustion. It's not through performance and overperformance. It's not through striving. It's just about staying close to Jesus. That's what this whole journey is about. And especially if we have been travelling through a tough valley of healing, a tough valley of learning, a tough valley of growing. Finally, my friends, please comment below. I choose to abide and stay connected. If that is the decision that you are making today. Because without staying connected to the vine, branches like us will wither away. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Remember to stay connected. And until the next time, take care.